I turned myself into a pickle! I'm Pickle Rick!
Destiny's gone and turned itself into a pickle. It's actually in a pickle right now. I was gonna do. Well, actually, stop. It is July 1st, 2023, the last I checked, which means I'm just looking over at my calendar on my desktop. I always like to start the stream that way. Destiny's kind of in a pickle. I was gonna stream Warhammer Boltgun today, but I'm like, you know what? Saturday is generally a shorter stream. I stream an average of about 3.5 to 4 hours Monday through Friday, and about 2 hours on Saturday, just to, it's Saturday, dude. I've been doing this all week. It's nice to mix it up a little bit. And of course, Sundays is always an off day. Not necessarily a hardcore, like, Christian or anything like that, but growing up, I was born and raised Roman Catholic, fell out of it. And when I got into working out, Sunday was always my off day. I trained 6 days a week. So, yeah, it's nice to have an off day, but it's also nice to have a shorter day. Anyway, with Destiny, man. Destiny is like. How do we categorize this? I mean, we all know it plays great. That's. I think if you really break things down, you look through all the bullshit, you look through all of the red tape that associates with, being a community member or looking at Bungie's business practices, which is very questionable these days. I mean, I think we're all starting to realize, which we should have realized this a while ago, but we've all should have realized how AAA devs are squeezing us, man. It's like if you've seen Killing Them Softly with Brad Pitt. I didn't see the whole film. I heard it's pretty good. He's a hitman or something. He's talking to that actor in the bar. I can't remember his name, but I remember his face. He was actually in Something About Mary. He's one of the FBI agents where he's interviewing Renee Zellweger. She's like, I smoked some pot. Is that against the law? And he's like, yeah. It's actually pretty funny. But anyway, Brad Pitt's talking to that actor, and he's like, he's trying to shake him down for the money he's owed. And Brad Pitt flat out says, America is a business. Now fucking pay me. And that has some relevance to it, man. I mean, gaming, if you look at it on the surface, it's all boiled down and homogenized into a microtransaction vehicle. That's really all it is. I mean, if you look at, and we're taking gameplay and just all the good stuff, and we're just putting that aside for a second, right? You look at you just look at anything. I can make any example right now. Fortnite, all live service stuff, especially Fortnite, Destiny, Apex, Battlefield. Well, I don't know so much about Battlefield, but at any rate, it's all a microtransaction vehicle. I mean, I love my Destiny, man, but this right here is just fucking egregious. Like, you get a ship, a sparrow, and a ghost in these packs here. You get emote packs. You get weapon packs, which have the little ghost graphics. I should know what this is. Ghost projections. There we go. Sorry. Ghost projections, weapon ornaments, and shaders. This is all packaged behind the paywall. 1,000 Bright Dust is essentially $10. So $1 equates to 100 Bright Dust. I got a gift card for my birthday, so I have 4,100. That's the only reason I have that. But this is all stuff that we were able to earn in D1. I'll never forget D1. I was running around the Cosmodrome after a heavy play session. I think we actually raided or something. And I was in a Cosmodrome where the spider tank falls down during patrol. That big open area. And this guy was wearing the Cabra's Wrath, Kabir, I don't know how you're supposed to say it. He was wearing a Cabra's Wrath armor set with Chatterwhite on. And I remember just spotting him in the corner of my eye. And I just couldn't help but stop and stare at him. So I inspected his Guardian, and I had his inventory screen up for at least 5 minutes. Just gawking at. And I did my research, right? How do I earn this? Dude, I need to do Vault of Glass. Oh, Chatterwhite is, it's a rare drop from Vault of Glass. I raided my ass off, and I finally got all of that stuff after however long it took. I don't remember. But now you see somebody in the tower or out in the open, which I won't lie, these are pretty cute, okay? But now all of the best stuff is behind a paywall. So we look at that aspect of Destiny, right? Let's go jump straight into Destiny. We look at Destiny as a microtransaction vehicle. And then now we look at all the grindy stuff we have to do, or all of the story missions that we have and how lazily they are implemented. And it's not just Destiny that's doing this. It's all these other games. And it's gotten pretty ridiculous, man. You know, I can go on and on about this, and my brain is trying to think of a dialogue path to take in order to, like, convey all this stuff. But when you look at a lot of games out there, I love this thing. There are really cool things out there. When you look at just gaming in general, man, you have all of these great ideas and excellent gameplay mechanics, and just, I would hope, a lot of really good people working behind the scenes that are really passionate and they love their craft and they want to make stuff. So in the back of their mind, they're like, yeah, dude, I made this thing and I put it into this game regardless of what it is. And somebody out there is truly cherishing what I have done. That's incredible. But now it's all sidelined. It's all just pushed to the side by microtransaction vehicles. I mean, yes, gameplay is great. We have raids, we have strikes, which can get repetitive, but still, they're fun. At their core, they're fun. Great gameplay and all that. It's all irrelevant now because they're squeezing the shit out of us. If you look at what Grand Theft Auto Online recently did, they, like, revoked, like, 200-ish vehicles, and they're putting it behind a paywall. Stuff that's been in the game for 10 years. Literally 10 years. Grand Theft Auto 5 came out 10 years ago. That's... the amount of tenure that game has blows my mind. And once again, at its core, it's really good. GTA 3 is still the best, in my opinion. Because once you play GTA 3, you've played all of them, right? But Grand Theft Auto 5, at its core, it's really good. But they're nickel and diming the fuck out of it. What is wrong with that? And as it goes to show you, as a testament to how good these games are, here I am, 6-day-a-week streamer, shamelessly plugging a little bit. I need the I need the attention. I need the visibility. But here I am today. I was thinking, oh, Destiny, this and that, right? We're definitely... I'm not just going to sit here and talk all day. But this morning, I woke up a little late, begrudgingly, of course, but I woke up and I was like, what do I want to stream today? I was like, well, I did Friday the 13th yesterday. Should I do some retro arcade stuff? Nah, I'll stick with that later. I want to do Warhammer, but I'm loving Warhammer, but I want to... You know what? I'm going to go dive into some Destiny. I'm still sitting here playing this and complaining about it. That goes to show you how much I love this game. I genuinely love playing this game, man. But with the... Oh my god, there's little babies on him. Oh, look at that. There's little fallen babies. I just realized that. Yeah, fallen babies. No, those are Covenant babies, man. It just sucks that as an avid player and fan of this franchise, I'm still here knowing that, as my stream title says down below, it needs to sober up, man. You know, I understand that games development is super expensive. I mean, I was just listening to Spawnwave. Shout out to him, he's great. Him and RGT85 and Modern Vintage Gamer, 3 of my favorites. Shout out to you guys. They were talking about the litigation that just ended over the Microsoft acquisition of Blizzard. Activision Blizzard. And they talked about how development costs for Horizon Forbidden West was like $200 million. Like, that's insane, dude. Like, take Horizon Forbidden West and compare it to Grand Theft Auto 3. Because if it wasn't for Grand Theft Auto 3, we wouldn't have Horizon Forbidden West, right? Development costs are through the roof. And that's where it's such a slippery slope, because developers need a constant influx of funding in order to get games made a particular way. So if we didn't have microtransactions like this, we wouldn't have the shiny happy things, right? It just needs to come down to more of a balance. You know, I don't think developers respect this anymore. I should say publishers. Developers do, but it comes out to publishing, right? They still do know that if it wasn't for us gamers consuming their product, I hate saying product and consumers, but if it wasn't to us consumers consuming their product, they wouldn't exist. But now they're taking advantage of us. Everything's live service. Everything is license-based, not ownership-based. All due to convenience. There needs to be more of a balance. And developers, and even more so publishers and rights holders, need to respect us more as a whole. And I feel, I actually say I think what would happen if there was far more of a balance, everybody would be happy. I mean, look at Tears of the Kingdom, right? It's a feature complete release. 10 million copies sold. They're not sweating it. There's no microtransactions in Tears of the Kingdom, but it's making Nintendo a fuck ton of money. So why, man? Why do live service games have to treat its players like this? I don't understand. I really don't. It's just such a shame. Because again, man, back where I started, Destiny is fantastic. And the reason we still play this game is because it feels really good.
Let's get you back out.
And they really need to sober up. Seriously. They need to sober up, man. But anyway, what we're doing today is we're just going through and we are essentially just catching up on the story content. Not a lot of people here. Ah, 1, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 people here? Damn, dude, that's nothing. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 people, including me. 7. Good. Okay. Oh, whoa, hold on a sec here. Is that Cameron? What is he doing here? Oh, cool! He's a Titan with Strand. And he's 1781. Oh, man. If I wasn't streaming, I would so join him. Okay, so, let's see where we gotta go. Speak with Saladin via the holo projector in the helm. Okay. I think, right? We have no issue with that, do we? Yeah, dude, I am so backed up. Like, I'm so backed up with all of this. Ugh.
You never did tell me why you trust the Nine so much.
Oh, I don't. Not even a little. I trust Orin.
Orin,
Long story. The short of it is, I may have had a feeling or two for somebody a long time ago. Somebody that lost themselves along the way. But there's a little piece of her still out there. A sliver. Who still has a feeling or two for the somebody I could be. So I trust her. Because she ain't never steered me wrong. No matter
He's talking about Sloan, man. I'm telling you, I could see the Drifter and Sloan getting it on.
maybe we gotta put our faith in something other than ourselves. Even if we're too stubborn to admit it.
I didn't expect you to put a lot of
Word, yo.
Bit of a doubt that you're being genuine.
Oh, I'm always genuine. People just ain't always paying attention. For real, though, Moondust might have given me a push.
Moondust, like cocaine?
Help.
Sounds like familiar advice. Is it though? Help me.
No joke? I think so.
Then we have that in common too.
Change of plans. Xivu Arath struck while you were returning from the dive.
Okay.
Deception slipped through our guard, and Asa was targeted by a hive ritual. Xivu Arath's voice tore through the air like a wall of swords. We think it wounded Asa, but she swam off to try and interrupt the ritual before we could do anything. Zavala and Sloan are tracking her to the ritual site, and I am mobilizing the Iron War beasts to support them. We need you in the fight, Guardian. I'm sending coordinates to your ghost, but we have no idea what to expect there. Deploy to the ritual site and disrupt the hive. The hunt is on.
Okay. Guardian, we want you to go. Guardian, listen. This is serious, okay? We want you to go to the Hive Stronghold. Take this seriously. I know I'm chuckling. Go to the Hive Stronghold, and you see that big ogre, that big giant, the Fogoth? Remember Fogoth? Remember him? You don't need to kill Fogoth. You need to steal his Milky Way candy bar. See what I just did there? Because it's in space, right? When you write shit, you gotta think like this. Take that Milky Way candy bar. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. We need you to bring it back. Are you serious? Just go do it, Guardian. It's kind of like, it's kind of like what? In Guardians of the Galaxy, where Rocket Raccoon's like, yeah, take his leg. I need it. And he's like, I don't really need it. I just want to see if he'd do it. Oh my God, help me. Oh wait, that's a shotgun. That's the hand cannon. 20. Aggressive frame. I really don't care. I have good weapons. I'm set, man. That's what I love about, like... Oh. That's what I love about the way I approach Destiny. I have the minimalist approach. It's like I don't always need to be on top of everything. I have really good stat rolls on my armor. I have really good weapons. I mean, I've killed 22,000, nearly 23,000 enemies with it. Even in Crucible. Like, all the shit I got is, like, is seasons old. And it's awesome. You know, no FOMO, no nothing. Barotrauma? Barotrauma. Barometric trauma? Pressure? Hello? It's what weapon... yeah, weapons. What weather is based off of? Ugh. Barometric trauma. Barotrauma!
Commander, we picked up Asa's trail deep
Asa.
in Mar, behind Xivu Arath's battle lines.
Understood. The Deputy Commander, Saint, and I will set up a perimeter to draw the Hive's attention. Then the Guardian can break through unscathed.
The Iron War Beasts prepare to support our assault. Say the word.
Keep them in reserve until the Guardian has eyes on Asa.
Daylight's burning, and she's in pain. I can feel it.
I'll find you on the field, Sloan.
They're
Make
raping
your
Asa.
marks, and we'll get this
Sloan
done.
can feel it.
Move out.
Fire team, check in. I've reached my position on the left flank. I've encountered a ritual.
I'm setting up on the right. Looks like a smaller ritual site here, too.
Pushing toward the commander's position now.
My drop pod is deployed to your location, Sloan. Drifter, you're on tack.
Okay.
All right. Taking energy.
Dude, what the hell? What's up with this? Why is this floating here?
Ah! My arm! Whatever they're doing, it's getting worse. If we're gonna do something about it, now's the time!
Guardian, start pushing forward. As soon as Saladin's pod hits ground, we launch our
Kind
division.
of weird playing this, especially with what happened to the Ocean Gate submersible. It's like, this is bizarre, all circumstances considered. Yeah, baby! I love the way the controller rumbles in a subtle way. It's a nice little touch that we all take for granted. Like, just think, somebody actually had to sit here and program controller rumble.
Pod grounded. I'm in position.
Guardians, strike!
Okay. For a second, I thought that was a servitor.
Fire team, report! Saint and I hold the left flank! It is war team. We draw them off the Guardian.
Enemy reinforcements flooding the right flank. We're holding.
This line doesn't fall back.
Okay, hotshot. It's all you now.
It's always me. Let's be real here, peeps. You just make it feel like we're working with you. I see your clever tricks. I love them, but I see them.
Down the long, girl. Guardian's almost there. Dropping a ping to the fire team.
Taking fire. Repositioning.
I got you.
They are overrunning our position! Navarra! Drop forwards and focus fire on their ritualists! No one gets past us!
Bubble? I will say though, man, the backdrops or the stages that Bungie made for this, these look really cool. Wish we could like free roam around them. Or imagine this is a Crucible map? Be awesome. Okay, those we cannot touch. Wraithborn Sync?
Wait. These rituals. to take Asa.
Keep your taking pants on.
Keep your
I
tit
ain't never
check.
seen a ritual
Watch your
a
tits.
walking
Watch your
tank
tits.
couldn't smash. That's a whole lot of magic. And I bet those wizards are holding the ring. Get in there and start breaking things.
Okay. That was close. Nice.
Every wizard you put in the dirt makes a dent. Plug away, hero.
Asa just got a second wind coach. Whatever you do, keep it up.
Really? Ah! Ha, 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 ha. This is timed. Interesting.
We'll take that position.
Oh, cool!
We're coming!
We're coming, Asa! Yes, yes, Asa! Kill Famada, yes! Alright, this is getting tight. I'm assuming this is a timed encounter. I love this fucking weapon, man. Yeah, feels about right.
Last one. Long girl should be home free.
Excellent work, Guardian. Fire team, check in.
Down to a sword, but Hive and Taken forces routed.
They will not run far. So many titans. We encircle them like impenetrable walls. Clear your zones and fall back to defensive positions around.
Oh, we can get up here.
Back to the
Nice.
oncology.
Consider it done. War beasts, you fought well. Extra rations for all.
What's Asa's status?
I've got an eye on her, and I'm shipping a transmat beacon your way. Hold on to your boots.
Hold on to your butts. And like, this is the last amount of content we're getting for this season. guys really need to stop
Zivorat's
fucking
forces
warping.
are
Like,
in full
imagine
retreat.
Good.
if, like, our Guardian's, like, taking a shower and Zabala's like, hello there, sexy guy. I need you to go to Starbucks. And you're like, are you serious? Can't you see what I'm doing?
Our dads will never.
Our dads?
I am war.
That's some pretty good facial animation.
Carry my banner. Cling to me like hope. What are you without me? Sink into my embrace. Drown in the deep. Fight forever.
Wait a minute, so this isn't really Sloane?
Stand down, Deputy. Sometimes the battle is stepping away from the battle. We're with you all the way.
The true path lies obscured, but she knows the way. She who hides truth in deception. The Witch Queen must rise.
Oh shit! Cliffhanger time! Time to finish the fight! Wait another 8 weeks. 4 weeks, whatever. Okay, weird, but I mean, we have no choice but to take it. Again, Bungie's like, put your hand out. You ready? That's your prize. Now come back next week. Oh wait, you can't come back next week. Come back in 4 weeks. Put your hand out again. Make sure to have a nice cold so we can give you a good prize. Give you a handful of fucking phlegm. Hey! Confuse it for egg drop soup. You have no messages at this time, because you didn't pay your monthly bill. If you pay your monthly bill, you get a good, like, inventory full of shit. But only if you pay your rent, Guardian. Whoa.
Relying on Savathun. This is what it's come to.
Tell me you're not serious.
I am. Asa has given us a way to follow the witness.
This cannot be the only way.
Everyone in this room understands the risks. But we finally have a path forward. We can't wait for another.
The Empress won't take kindly to this news.
You stand on her counsel. Convince her.
I cannot watch the Witch Queen rise again, Zavala. To scheme against us. To steal another faith? No!
She won't be given the opportunity. Eris and Ikora will keep the situation under our control.
Dude, the lip syncing's terrible.
Isn't one to be baited into a trap.
Not a trap. A bargain. We're all against the witness. Savathun's ghost has no choice but to cooperate.
I'll convey your decision and assurances to the Empress. Commander, Guardians.
Stop doing that, man.
We tried to control the Witch Queen before. I saw how that ended, Zavala.
Hey, Dukes, what's up, man? We're trying to make sense of this. This is weird.
When she strays, as I know she will, even one claw.
My fist will be right behind yours.
I hope I am wrong. But right now,
Good. It's
Not see how.
figured we dive into Destiny for today since I've been lapsing on it.
He will have words too.
Figured I would dive into one of my favorites, even though, you know,
There's a long
it's been a little lackluster lately.
Let's be the beacons others need to follow.
Yeah, dude, the lip syncing is terrible.
Just until we make it through this.
I'm assuming what they do to, like, save on production costs is they just run the dialogue through, like, an AI implement or something. Speak with Sloan? Come on, dude! All this fucking projector shit!
It, Guardian. Cut
That's
a swath
not how
of
you
the
communicate in
info
space.
we needed. The mission is complete. I've waited a long time to say those words. And I used to dread the moment that comes after. But not anymore. I thought I needed the mission to draw my focus, to drown out all the noise. All of this. But not focusing on it doesn't mean it isn't there. It's a part of me now. I'll carry it with me wherever I go. And that's okay. I'm strong enough to shoulder that weight, especially if I don't have to do it alone. Asa's in hibernation now. All that strain on our psychic link has worn her out. Poor girl's earned some time to rest. She won't be alone, either. I'll camp out on Titan and watch over her. Just like she watched over me. That's not to say I'll never return to the tower.
Yeah, but at least,
When I
like, that
do,
was like, holy fuck, this
I know
is
there'll be a
incredible.
place for me.
I prefer,
And
hold on.
people to
hold on.
welcome me home. Take care, Guardian. And watch your back when you dig up Savathin. If you ever need to punch her lights out, you know where to find me.
I have a Titan, I don't need you, Sloan. She's hot in, like, a weird way. I don't know what it is. Oh, we get an Ingram. Okay. I prefer the old Emperor, like, there's disturbance and force, instead of, like, there's a disturbance in the... I like the old one better. Complete jobs and salvage, rapidly defeat targets. Defeat targets with swords and melee abilities. Defeat targets at solar or strand damage. Random. I don't care. I really don't. Unclaimed challenges. Okay. Deep dive chests. But dude, like, Empire is one of the greatest films of all time, in my opinion, and the, like, hands down, the best Star Wars film of all time. Like, there's undoubtedly. It's just, if you break it down to its purest form, Empire is just Darth Vader going on a rampage to get what he wants, which is, like, he wants his son, turn him over, and he's ruthless in the entire endeavor, dude. It's fucking awesome. Like, seriously. Oh, what? We don't have... damn it! Alright, fine. Let's see here. Salvage. Salvage. I don't care about this. Let's see. I don't feel like doing strikes. Let's go to the tower. I'm just gonna putz today, man. I feel like shooting shit. I don't feel like following anything specific, so, we'll just get some bounties here, we'll just shoot some shit, and then that'll be it. I'm not in the mindset for Crucible today. I do want to start diving into that a little bit, like, on Tuesdays, but right now, I'm just, I just felt like wrapping this up and, you know, shooting some shit in the face. That is not Warhammer Bolt Gun. What is your bidding, Star? This is CNN. There has been a disturbance in the news force, though. There's news about Plan 66. Got the prequels. The only cool thing to come out of the prequels is Duel of Fates and Darth Maul. That's it. I mean, Christopher Lee is a legend. Count Dooku, though, eh. Liam Neeson was badass, though, right? Am I right? I mean, come on. Liam Neeson is badass, especially in Taken. Taken is a cinematic masterpiece. It really is. It's so simple, but it's fun. Oh, cool. To be remembered, we got a sparrow. Catch fish at any pond. Deep dive pressure trials on each hunter. Aquanaut. Oh, I thought that was me. I'm like, that is not my transmat effect. Like, the fuck? Barometric trauma, aka barotrauma. I see what you did there. Oh yeah, that's right. We got Sparrow, huh? You know, that's actually kind of cool. I will not lie. I like this. I'm holding on to this. Hold on. What's this photo finish look like? They need to add in, like, just some kind of, That's cool. Hey, Lurks, what's up? Been binging the Book of Boba Fett recently on Disney Plus. It's weird watching it and keeping in mind that the events there are taking place at the same time that Luke and Han are off elsewhere in space taking down. I've heard a lot of mixed things about that. Even more so negative. Like, it kind of sucks, man. Like, I mean, first of all, the title of the movie, if you even want to call it that, is a little questionable. Like, the Dial of Destiny. Like, compare that to, like, Raiders of the Lost Ark or Temple of Doom. Or The Last Crusade. Like, those sound epic, right? But it's like, yeah, the Dial of Destiny! You're like, what? That sounds weird. So yeah, it's just, it seems like everything is... No, everything today is metrics and committee-based. Everyone's like, oh yeah, you know, we got this cool IP, we want to make money off of it because people buy into it. I guarantee you those are the exact words, man. And it fucking sucks. And the latest victim is, Oh, cool. You know, like, all these recent releases prove that, man. It's just, it fucking sucks. And the sentiment around everything is just so negative. It's like, why does it have to be that way? Like, it sucks that I'm getting more enjoyment out of the stack of Blu-rays I have than anything that's new. There are a few, you know, you know, case-by-case examples out there. You know, like, Oppenheimer looks very good. That's coming out, what? The end of July, or it's coming out sometime this month. That is the latest offering from Christopher Nolan, you know. But reviews for Book of Boba Fett and what is it? The Mandalorian and like all this stuff is just like tanking. Jennifer Beals. Oh, well then there you go. Yeah, you mentioned that plenty of times, and there you go. More power to you. I would watch stuff for particular actors and actresses. I totally get it. But, you know, like, what was it? It was Red Letter Media who do Half in the Bag. They were talking about, you know, like, the day of you going to see a film or a movie at the theater for a particular actor is over. Like, you have a few case exceptions, but, like, you know, back in the day, oh, dude, Clint Eastwood just came out with a new movie. Let's go check it out. Or, hey, George Lucas just released Return of the Jedi. Holy shit. Or, dude, like, Spielberg just put out Last Crusade. Wow. Or, like, dude, Arnold Schwarzenegger, man. Did you see his new movie, Predator? Holy fuck, dude. It's crazy. You don't have that anymore. It sucks. I can't stand it. And, you know, people will say, oh, well, dude, you know, things change and, you know, you got to go with the times and all that stuff. It's like, dude, I totally understand that things change, but when it's for the better, then it's fine. But when you have all this, like, committee bullshit and, like, you know, just selling out, and that's what everything is like, based around, then, like, I start questioning everything. Like, okay, yeah, it's Indiana Jones. It's a franchise. That's great. But is it any good? Most likely no. Because, again, it's committee-based. It has to hit a metric. And, you know, it has to do this, and it has to check this box. That's where I have trouble with it, man. You know, like, I love Destiny, but you can't deny that it's all microtransaction-based now. The gameplay is still good, but now I'm not walking into a season going, oh, dude, that story was really good. Now it's like, well, do I have enough silver to purchase X item? You know, but then the counter argument to that is, hey, if you enjoy it, that's fine. And while that may be true, it's like enjoying something comes at a cost now. You know what I mean? You're such a huge fan of Star Wars. She got herself included into it. Adorable that way. Oh, Jennifer Beals, that's cool, man. And that's the thing, too. Like, you can see when somebody is passionate about something, like, that's incredible. But most times, that passion is, you know, it's overridden by, again, committee decisions and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's such a weird, slippery fucking slope, man. But at the end of the day, if you enjoy it and you're really, like, having fun with it, that's all that matters, man. Like, I'm having fun with Destiny. You know, I admit its shortcomings, but I still enjoy it. So, like, all the stuff I just said applies to me as well, you know? It's all about that balance. If you enjoy it, there's nothing wrong with that. It just sucks. The overall consensus is that all the things all this aforementioned stuff, it's a shame. It's this really weird, bizarre, slippery slope of a conversation that like, constantly, like, cycle back in on itself. You know what I mean? It's like a cannibalistic situation. It's very strange. Strange times we live. Precision. Oh, arc weapon, hand cannon, shit. This is, fuck. I need an arc weapon. That's void. The Tarantula. Arc weapon. I'm so glad I'm doing PvE right now, because I'd be getting melted in PvP. That's all we needed. Cool. Precision! 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 We'll do a little fishing after, too. I love the Vex, man. They're so awesome. They're like the Terminator. But of the Destiny. I've been watching movie CBs based on having hot girls you fancy. Dude, absolutely. So, you had that, hold on a sec here. I'm totally gonna, like, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I'm not embarrassing myself. I'm just being honest. Hold on. Let's just make sure there's nothing shooting at us. Hold on. Okay. Emily Browning, hot damn. Dude, oh my god. Let's nerd out and get kind of weird for a moment. But you see, this is the thing. Everyone's like, ew, Psychoro, ew, Lurk, what's wrong with you? You're creepy. No, we're just being honest. You asked me before about, like, hey, man, you have any, like, oh, we have our, hold on a sec here. Hold on a sec here. We need to go to orbit to make a point. We had the discussion about, like, video game characters you wouldn't mind, you know, getting it on with. What video game character would you fuck? I think that's the proper question. But I remember specifically making my Hunter here. She's kind of hot. So, V, this goes back to our question before, which character would you do? Do you have one? And I forget who would you, Lurk, I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but I'm trying to remember for conversation's sake. But my V character from, Cyberpunk 2077 and my Hunter here. She's pretty damn hot. I remember actually sitting here for like about a half an hour when Destiny 1 first came out, creating this character. I was like, well, I want it to be awoken. She's purple. Her hair has to look this way. Her eyes need to be bright with like red lipstick. So yeah, my Hunter character here, kind of hot. I'd hit it. I feel so weird saying this, but I'm being honest, okay? And then my V character from Cyberpunk 2077. A2. Okay, that's right. Yes, Kanye and A2 from Nier Automata. Yes. Okay, that is right. Now I remember. Yeah, dude. Like, and you see, that goes to say too. All right, let's redirect the conversation so we don't feel as weird. But no, in all seriousness, there's something like hot about a badass chick. Like, there aren't any like all the badass chicks in today's like film releases, or I wouldn't even. That's insulting. I would say all these movies that are coming out and like all this content that we're watching, like all the chicks feel like sanitized and covered up, right? Because if you look at like a lot of like buxom like vixens from like the 70s and 80s, like they're all pretty hot. You know, like they were like sexualized, but not like in a very direct way. Like you'd look at that chick and you're like, dude, I hate it. You know, like, but you still respected the character for what they were, rather than what you wanted to do to them, right? Now, like you look at like Rey from, you know, like the newest trilogy of Star Wars movies. And, like, she's an interesting character, but she's very Mary Sue. She's very sanitized. You know, it's not like you look at a camp counselor from, like, Friday the 13th, and you're like, dude, I hit it, but she's also pretty interesting. But that goes to my, my original notion of, like, you look at, like, Sigourney Weaver from Aliens, or you look at, like, Jamie Lee Curtis from True Lies, or, Lita Penny from, I think, whatever the fucking actress's name was. She played Sarah Connor in the Sarah Connor Chronicles, and she was Queen Gorgo in 300. Like, there were these like fascinating characters that had a really cool arc, and they were badass, and that's what made them hot. Like, I remember watching. I'll read you guys' comments in a second. Like, I remember watching Aliens one day, and like right when Ripley starts turning, and she goes into the alien nest to save Newt. And she does that, like, look, where she has, like, Newt on her shoulder, and she's, like, you know, you can see she's communicating with the Queen, and she does the, like, the head tilts, and then she just starts, like, flambeing everything. I was like, why do I find Sigourney Weaver here hot? Like, I don't think, like, in all honesty, like, Sigourney Weaver, she's kind of like your best friend's aunt, where, like, everyone's like, yeah, dude, she's hot, and you're like, ew, man, no. I mean, she was hot as, the Gatekeeper in Ghostbusters? Like, yeah, okay, or Galaxy Quest, but yeah, I don't really find Sigourney Weaver that attractive. But in Aliens, it was the attitude, man. It was the attitude, and that is what is hot to me, is the attitude. Then I'm like, yeah, dude, totally. Like, Sigourney Weaver in Aliens, like, dude, totally, but she'd probably beat the shit out of me in the process. Emily Browning. You know what? I don't know who that is. Hold on. Ever seen American Gods? American Gods. Let's see here. Had a Draenei character in WoW back in the day called Smokin' Hot, and she was. Mind your Kanye, it's intersex would be challenging. I forgot that Kanye was. What, is she both, or does she, like, alternate between the two? Jedi aren't supposed to go around being sex pots. There's not their jam. Yeah, but I mean, that's what makes the dark side far more interesting, right? Oh, she's both. Oh, okay. I still respect that. She's still hot, you know what I mean? I guess just, I don't know, work it out, I guess. Hold on a sec here. Emily Browning. She's like, okay. Oh, it's what? She's there's a picture of her with Tom Harding. Or yeah, Tom Harding. She's not bad. She's not my type, but she's pretty cute. I like the eyes. She has nice eyes. Oh, shit. Okay, I see why. She was in Sucker Punch, right? Ah! Do it. Do it, Dukes. Do it. Australian. I love Australian accents. They talk hard. But yeah, dude, you know, like, there's nothing more attractive than, like, a badass chick. You know what I mean? Yes, I see the correlation now, man. I need to sit with Sucker Punch. Like, I heard it was, like, as a film, or no, as a movie, it was okay, but, like, I mean, stylistically, it looks awesome. I remember, like, trailers for that being, like, all over the place. Like, it shares the state. I believe we had the same conversation about this, but It shares the same aesthetic as Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow with Jude Law. It's like that Art Deco, like, Americana Gothic look to it. I'm trying to get precision kills here. That's why I'm taking my time aiming. Because we need to do bounties. There we go. Hand cannon, bladed aquanaut? Precision, rapidly defeat. Okay. Second bunch is what we Brits call a marmite. Ah, I didn't marmite, love it or hate it. And there's nothing wrong with that, man. Not every film has to be like, well, I question Oscars today. Like, Oscar, it's all a shit, man. Especially after the whole Will Smith thing, man. I used to love watching, like, Bad Boys and Enemy of the State, and Independence Day. iRobot is a little questionable. Hancock was actually pretty good, but now every time I look at Will Smith, I'm just like, dude, I completely lost respect for you as like a person. Like you acted like a fucking child, and I'm sure, you know, just for a second, let's play devil's advocate. He has his reasons. I'm sure, you know, he has a lot of shit he needs to work through, but you just don't walk up on stage on a worldwide event and slap somebody because you're having a tantrum. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, seriously? Like, I mean, I'm no celebrity, but I can compose myself far better than that. And that's where, like, whenever there's a Will Smith movie on that I enjoy, I'm like, I just can't watch it anymore, dude. Like, I just can't. Like, what the fuck? But there are films out there that are terrible, and I still enjoy them, and there are films out there that I love, and other people can't stand. So, nothing wrong with enjoying shit like that, man. That's great. I mean, you can watch something and enjoy it for what it's worth, but not think it's very good. You know? That's fine. You don't have to like everything. Like what? The Street Fighter movie with Van Damme and Raul Julia? Which, I mean, it's terrible, but it's fun. You know? There's nothing wrong with that. It's fun to watch. Alright, let's go ham. Whoa, shit. I just sent him flying. That was awesome. There we go. Wrap it up. Even though I didn't kill anything in water, I still murdered everything quickly. One shot, one kill. Let's see, what do we got left? Bladed Aquanaut? Hold on. I need to check my bounties here. Hold on 1 second. Swords and melee abilities. Hand cannon, okay? So let's see here. Hand cannon. And sword. This feels so weird using in PvE. Oh, he's still up. Okay. Come here, buddy. I am so not used to shooting PvE enemies with this thing, man. That's some damage, though. Holy shit. What? Yeah, you can see I am so not used to shooting AI enemies with this. I'm so used to the squirreliness of PvP. There we go. These are either 1 or 5 stars, and that was his friend tool. Always think people get one mad moment for free. Yes! I think we're all entitled to that. Because, remember, all this, like, culture based around, like, social media and shit, like, it's easier to get behind something because people hate it rather than people love it, you know? And it sucks. Like, seriously, dude, what you need to do is just, like, open up a fresh YouTube page on your phone or your browser on your desktop or laptop or whatever, and just scroll through all of the content. The truth! It's always, like, capitalized. The truth. Why this sucks. The truth. The truth. The truth. People hate the one thing. The, like, this reveal, that, this and that. We hate why people don't like. Why it sucks. It's like, you guys need to fucking calm down, man. Like, what's up with all the negativity? Like, it's everywhere. And it's all, like, it's way too clickbaity and shit. You know, like, give yourself a chance for the right reasons. What the fuck? It's all cancel culture and hate-oriented, dude. And it's ruining everything. It really is. It's like the truth of what Terminator 2 is really about. It's like, dude, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So you're allowed to be like, well, I disagree with that, but don't go out there and claim it's the norm. It's your opinion. That's the thing. It's an opinion. Everyone's a critic. And I think that's all of our bounties? Yes. Okay, defeat targets with swords and melee abilities. Okay. Yeah. I gotta get my season rank up, man. I need this arbitrary number that means nothing to get up, because it's important to me. Sparrow's awesome. Chop, choppy like trees. Good. Oh, I missed the clamor. Okay. Fuck, where'd he go? Nice. Oh, cool, we're almost there. Alright, we got it on the last one. Alright, let's see here. Let's go to, again, we're just kind of putzing today. I really don't care. I just wanted to get some time with this. It's been like over a week since I've played my Destiny. Arc or Strength Plus? Oh, I know what we could do. First of all, let's go visit Xur. He's definitely not Swedish. We were actually just here, but we need to go to Watcher's Grave. So Xur appears only in like 2 locations. And we're going to see what he has for his inventory. So speaking of movies, like there's these 4 channels that our service provider has, Xfinity, Comcast, whatever. And they have these 4 movie channels. It's under it's called Screen Picks. But it's essentially like B grade, if not lesser grade MGM movies. So you have the standard fare Screen Picks, and you have Screen Picks Action, which, you know, whatever, and then Screen Picks Drama, or no, Characters, so it's like character-driven dramas, and then Westerns. And dude, like, I love just like randomly turning it on because it reminds me of when... It reminds me of when you would go to the video store and just like randomly rent shit, right? Because you never know what's going to be on. And it's like, it's all weird stuff like American Ninja or like obscure stuff with like good actors in it, like Robert Duvall or... I'm trying to think, like James Woods. Like there was a film he did called Cop. And you watch it and it's like that just... It's not the best quality, but it's like... It's interesting because it's from a bygone era. You know what I mean? Like, back then, like, films were just made and they weren't very good. Like, everything is deliberately made and it still sucks. But back then, you just, like, they made films to make films and, like, whatever. Which kind of, again, juxtaposes what, I was talking about earlier, right? But yeah, it's weird. It's like, it's, for those who grew up in that time period, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, it was a B-grade film. Like, that was awesome. That doesn't exist anymore. You know? But yeah, Screen Picks, I just, like, when I'm about to go to bed, like, I'll just, you know, leave the TV on for a good, you know, like, half hour. And, ooh. Okay. I'll leave it on for a good half hour and shut it off. And I'll just, like, channel surf between those 4 channels. And I'm like, wow, this is bad, but it's awesome. This is what I remember it to be like, you know? Great stuff. But before that, like I was watching Predator 2 last night, which was awesome. I didn't realize there's that scene where like the drug baron is like fucking this chick, and the camera zooms in on him, and on the fourth zoom, the Jamaicans kick in the doors and they tie him up and stab him, and the Predator shows up and kills everybody. That chick, Carrie Weigel, was a porn star, and I did my research, and I'm like, huh, no wonder it was so convincing. Oh my god! Wait. Hold on a sec. I'm missing something. No, we're not. Okay. Enhancement. I'm holding on to those. Oh, used to convert to a pilot Glimmer. Oh, we have... Oh, dude, I don't have to worry about Glimmer. That is fucking awesome. Cool. Dude, there's... So, are you... Oh, I thought that was Zer. Are you guys familiar with Friday the 13th Part 2? So Jason has the... he wears the sack over his head with one eye. I mean, you guys... I mean, I know Dukes would, but I don't know if you are, Lurks, because, you know, Friday the 13th was far more popular here in the States. But needless to say, are you guys familiar with Friday the 13th Part 2? There's a reason why I'm asking that. Ooh. Okay, so you're familiar with what Jason looks like. He has the overalls on with like the blue plaid shirt and the white sack. That is based off of a film or movie called The Town That Feared Sundown. And at first you're like, that sounds kind of stupid. So the reason I'm mentioning this is it comes back full circle to the Screen Picks, right? Screen Picks actually had that movie on, and it's based off of a true story that happened in the 40s. Like the Texarkana line, which I always think of, whatchamacallit? I always think of, the Blues Brothers. I always think of Smokey and the Bandit. Eastbound and down, da-da-da-da-da-da. We're gonna do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to go in a short... Anyway. They mentioned Texarkana in the Smokey and the Bandit theme song. Now, the movie... I say film, it should be considered a film, but film's even impact. I haven't seen the film, so I should say it's a movie I haven't seen. But essentially, it's based off of a true story that happened in the mid-40s where somebody was going around, a serial killer, murdering people, and they never solved it. So, they made a movie called, again, The Town That Dreaded Sundown, and it's based off of the true life accounts. And the killer in real life, and which they made the movie off of, wore that white burlap sack over his head. Now, I believe he had both eyes cut open. But going on to Friday the 13th, it's weird how it all comes back full circle. Going back to Friday the 13th Part 2, the producers or directors or whomever, they thought it was a really cool looking idea. And they went with it. So yeah, Screen Picks. And I was like, The Town That Dreaded Sundown? As I was watching this, you know, there was a scene where, you know, the guy was going around killing people. And I'm like, why does this guy look like Jason Voorhees? Like, they're totally ripping off Friday the 13th. What's going on here?
Thank you for assisting me in this fact-finding mission, Guardian. There is much to uncover.
Not doing anything, Osiris.
and
Yeah, I was like, oh, why does this guy look like Jason Voorhees from Part 2? And then I did my research, and I'm like, oh, it's actually the exact opposite. The creators of Friday the 13th Part 2, I can't remember again if it's the producer, director, whatever, they thought that the sack killer, if you want to call him that, from the Town That Feared Sundown, they thought that character looked cool, so they just ripped it off. Which, if you think about it, the original Friday the 13th was actually a ripoff of Friday the 13th. I mean, Nightmare... Halloween! God damn it! Like, oh, well, you know, John Carpenter did pretty good with Halloween, so, you know, let's rip it off and let's do Friday the 13th. And yeah, it's all weird how it's like, It all comes back full circle, right? Sharknado. Oh my god, dude. Sharknado? Dude, or what? Sharknado, Piranha? There was that. Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, Hellraiser. The first Hellraiser is really good, man. And then the second Hellraiser, its effects are incredible. Like, there's the woman wearing, like, the anatomy suit, which is pretty hot in a way, actually, because she's, like, naked. But anyway, like, the fact that... Excuse me. Hangnail. The fact that this is all practical, it looks fucking awesome. But then as Hellraiser 2 went on, it just got really stupid. Like, because there was an evil doctor who was trying to resurrect the Cenobites, and he became like drunken mad with power, and he turned into this like really weird fucking creature. I was like, what the fuck is this crap? But the first Hellraiser is awesome. But they all had their like, oh god, Lawnmower Man? Holy fuck, dude! Jesus Christ. Lawn, I forgot about that. I think of like a dude mowing his lawn. Like, he's a Lawnmower Man. And then what was it? Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, the first one, which is still very good by today's standards. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. The neighbor who was trying to quit smoking was the guy from Lawnmower Man. Lawnmower Man was all about VR, right? Oh, we gotta kill enemies with... Oh, god damn it! I had the wrong weapon on. Wasn't that based off of the Max Headroom incident from the 80s here in the States, where somebody hacked into a local Ohio station and, like, hijacked a broadcast for, like, 2 minutes? I think it was. Human enhancements. Okay, so I'm not entirely familiar with it then. Because I remember, like, my cousin Dave, back when we were kids, he was mortified. Like, I remember my cousin Sandy, like, made just, like, a random comment. Like, oh, Lawnmower Man didn't catch him. He's like, shut up. It's scary, man. It's really scary, cut it out. Wait. Shadow Legion? Yeah, that was like, from what I remember, and please correct me if I'm wrong, it's the, it's human augmentation with, like, virtual reality or something. Okay, Heavy Prime, got it? Let's see here. Expanding the patrol. I wish we could go to, like, Titan or something. That'd be so cool. But nope, we can't, because, you know, it's something I paid for. I can't access it. Sucks. Let's see here. Is there anything, like, worth doing on another planet? Are there any other bounties worth doing on any other planets? Let's go to Savathun's Throne World. Savathun. He shops at IKEA. And there's a great sci-fi horror called Altered States. Altered States. Altered States. I always go to IMDb. $1980? William Hurt? Interesting. Psychopsychologist experiments drugs and sensory deprivation take and has visions he believes are genetic memories. Dude! William Hurt, Blair Brown. Oh god, Bob Balaban? Interesting. Drew Barrymore? Francis X. McCarthy. Reminds me of The Cell with Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez. That was fantastic. Is it a great movie? It's a little dry, but its concept is fan-fucking-tastic. Where you come from? Right? They had the escape button. Dude, the cell was fucking incredible. Like, I think everybody remembers the horse scene.
Very interesting.
Everybody remembers the horse scene where it's like, right? Dude, that was excellent. I remember seeing that in the theater. I was blown away by it. And I remember I had the DVD back when those existed. Remember those? I don't need this fucking... But I remember seeing that in the theater, being blown away by it, and then getting it on DVD. And the more I watched it, like, it was like, it's not the best movie, but it's fucking... Dude, visually, it's, like, incredible. The effects are awesome. Vince D'Onofrio did a great job as, like, that creepy serial killer dude. It's a fascinating, just truly fascinating film. I would say it's a film. Fascinating stuff. Vince D'Onofrio's in that. There's a bunch of like it actors in it. I think that's just like, you know, general like life hack tips, right? Like, just don't do, man. When you like put a maniac down, don't walk by his body. Like, if you know shit's gonna go down, don't fuck, because you're gonna die. Like, the killer's gonna go after you first, you know what I mean? But yeah, the Cell dude, like, the visual direction of that film is just incredible stuff. we wanna go forward, not back. The boldly go, and no man has gone before. Make it so. Live long and prosper. You need ammo. Oh shit. Dude, this thing is doing work. Holy shit. Are there any good bounties around here? I'm looking for particular little beacons. Wolf! Make it so. Oh, wait a minute. We gotta do finishers, right? There we go. Flash kick. There's a finisher where we, like, we just slam a chair into somebody, and they just fly away. Love the way they reference Altered States in the 80s video by Aha for Takeoff. You see, I am not familiar with that at all. But that, I mean, I know the video. Like, that's an iconic piece of, like, music history. But I didn't know that they actually referenced that. Interesting. Actually, hold on. Precision, finisher, arc. Okay. So we're almost done with this. Bounty.
I know you want my cause, Guardians. Make yourself this will clear out some storm for you. Unless you think you listen to reason.
Alright, we're done with that, thank God. Where'd he go? Where'd that big fuck? The big guy's gone. Okay. off, man. The fuck are they? Stop it! I was wondering, I'm like, why the fuck? Oh, there's that, yeah, that station there. They drop those every now and then. So is it in the lyrics or is it in the video? Because again, I don't know what this thing is. Because I have not seen the film. Movie, whatever. I haven't seen the contents. Video, okay. Oh, the video at the end, okay. Oh. Ah, he disappeared. Okay, got the bounty done. All right. Yay, we're level 36. Another 64 to go. I just did math in my head. All right. I would so play that now, but I get muted. %? What percentage do we get? Damn it, for each kill. Let's see. Oh, it's 10%. Okay. Just beam and do that through a wall. Okay. You gotta wait for that little, like, globe to appear above their head. Just flew over there. All right. And we can actually vaporize corpses, which is cool. So we're kind of like our own janitor here. Ah, I didn't want to poop him. Oh, cool. Somebody's Sparrow. Get out of the way. No ticket. Damn, dude, I just want to finish these. Finisher. There we go. There we go, and that's pretty much all I wanted to do here. Let's see. I wonder, are there any fishing spots? The Cosmodrome. Am I getting shot at? Near the end, when the cartoon guy is trying to force himself into the girl's third-dimensional reality. It's similar to when William Hurt's character in Altered States is trying to stabilize his own shifting personal reality. Interesting! Yeah, way over my head, man. Is there fishing here in the Cosmodrome? Wasted opportunity, man. Let's go shoot shit in the Cosmodrome. Again, man, I'm just chilling with Destiny here. This is aimless wandering and shooting. Whatever. It's fun. And besides, we get to chill and talk and all that. Well, we do that usually, but even more so since we're just hanging out. Instead of me, like, hunting down counselors and making sure they don't all escape at the same time like yesterday, that was great. That was truly fun. Gold density. Hello. George McFly, I'm your density. My density has brought me to you. What?
Together, Guardian.
Pichu Maeve's stash. Opens a chest she left inside Shawhan's camp. Some clips to see what we mean. Okay. Heat Hive.
Sounds good.
Precision. Super. Energy. That's easy. Hires Maeve. Maeve. How do you say this?
Together, Guardian.
Exotic.
Affirmative.
Okay. Affirmative. I think this was a one and done. Tractor cannon? I already have that. Oh, we already... Wait, it's already... catalyzed? Whatever. I don't care. Dude, the tractor cannon's amazing. But if I use a tractor cannon, I won't be able to use a wave splitter. Alright, so let's go to... Skywalk. And we'll shoot some shit, and then we'll call it a day within, like, the next hour stream. Now this is for B-Movie to watch Dark Star? Ooh, I heard of that! Wasn't that, didn't that have, like, the basketball in it or something like that? It was, like, some type of, like, ball. And they fashioned it to look like a creature or something like that. I've heard of that. That's, like, legendary, dude. Ooh. Whoa, 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 people! Yes! Okay, I'm familiar. Yes! 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 Kill Famata! And that actually had some influence on Alien. I believe oh no, wait, yeah, because Dan O'Bannon. You said Dan O'Bannon, yep, and John Carpenter. So Dan O'Bannon was so intrigued with, like, I think it was Star Wars and the fact that they made the creature believable, as ridiculous and low budget as it was, that's where he was inspired to create Alien. See, there's all this trivia just floating around in my head, man. I love trivia. Makes for great conversation, especially at, like, parties or a pub. It's awesome. I love trivia. I need to get into, like, downloading films the way I download, like, cracked games and shit. Oh, there's a portal here. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Yeah, this is definitely, the enemy is fighting itself, whatever it's called. Enemy forces are advancing. It's like a semi-public event. And I'm about to die here. Yeah, the enemy weakens and retreats. There we go. Phenomena. Nice, that was cool. Yeah, man, this game is still so much fun. It just sucks that it's currently under its own self-imposed circumstances. Like, people are just... It's the same shit over and over again. And it's more bad than good, but it's, you know, it's still fun, but it's still the same shit we've been doing forever. So people are just, you know, people are, getting privy to it, you know what I mean? But needless to say, still an excellent, excellent playing game. Sober up, would you? Superman with an AI personality and a lot of moralism? Really? Huh. Interesting. You see, like, for instance, RoboCop, right? Again, most people looked at and they're like, oh, it's just, you know, it's a movie about a cyborg going around, like, taking criminals. Now, that is somewhat true. On the surface, it's true. But when you look at that for what it's worth, like, when you dive deep into what it truly means, it's literally about rediscovering your humanity and getting retribution in the process. all while being a satire of the 80s and just pop culture in general, and like kind of like a time capsule. Like for instance, there's a commentary for the Criterion Collection edition, which it's the first DVD I ever bought, and I think it was Ed Neumeyer who was doing the commentary for that scene, and he's like, "This is the convenience store of the future." Now, for context, it was a scene where the guy, you know, he goes into the convenience store. It's RoboCop's like, you know. It's RoboCop's, like, introductory scene, where we see him in full. We always see him behind glass, or at, like, a distance, or just out of frame, or, like, from, you know, the neck up. Or, you know, in the back of the police car behind the cage, right? It's RoboCop's, like, debut scene. Whatever, you get the idea. I'm spinning my wheels. So, it's the scene where the thug walks into the convenience store, and he picks up 2 comic books, which one of them is based off of, like, Iron Man or something. And Judge Dredd and shit. And he's like, aim it to the register and put the money in the bag. Now, remember, this was shot in like 1986, came out in 1987. And Ed Neumeyer's like, this is a convenience store of the future. And whenever I go into like a shitty gas station or whatever to like get a lottery ticket or get like, you know, a quick cup of coffee, that always just so happens to like play in my mind's ear. Like, this is the convenience store of the future. And I'm like, dude, RoboCop is so ahead of its time. But when you look at, like, films beyond, like, your initial impression and there's so much more to go for it, or there's so much more going on for it, that is always, like, really, really cool for me. Like, if you look at the first Terminator film, it's a love story. And the part that always gets me the most is when Kyle Reese's character, Michael Biehn, is like, I studied every curve, every inch, every ounce of that photo. And I always used to think, what was she thinking about when that picture was taken? And she was thinking about him. And it's just, it's so, like, fucking awesome, dude. Like, the subtleties of film just goes a long way. Especially when you, like, you overlook it. Like, I heard this the other day. Like, if you remember in RoboCop, there was the black guy, Joe, where he was taking a leak, and Lewis snuck up on him. I'll check it out in a sec, dudes. And Lewis snuck up on him, and he's like, mind if I zip this up? And like, she looks down for that split second. It's Joe Cox! Think about that. Joe Cox! And she checked his shit out, and she got punched for it. And then even in the bathroom scene with Dick Jones and Bob Morton, and that was Ronnie Cox and Miguel Ferrer, respectively, where he just, like, Dick Jones runs his hair through Bob Morton's head. He's like, you fuck with the wrong guy. He's like, you get on my fucking mind. He just took a shit and didn't wash his hands. And then he leaves. It's like, ew. But that's Dick Jones for you. And then the guy's name is Dick Jones, which is 2 pieces of slang for like, a penis. His name is essentially Penis. Alright, here's Will Hurt's character after several experiments with hallucinatory drugs combined with many sessions of hours spent in sensory deprivation tanks to regress a primal state of mind. He discovered some fundamental cosmic truth that he found overwhelming in his physical being and lost control of himself. He and his ex-wife are trying to find the strength of will to stabilize as he should be and not become some primal cosmic entity. And then here's a video by Aha, watch till the end, that's where the Altered States reference is. I'm leaving this open, and I'm going to sit with this. And I'm going to get back with you the second I watch it. And I mean that! I'm not going to do it and forget. I will get back to you as soon as it's over. Because we got, like, in about another 10-ish minutes. Again, just fucking around in Destiny here. Chatting with you guys. That's all I wanted to do today. Fastball that. Damn it, we just missed. I wonder if that's something I could actually watch. I need to, like, kill some shit to do this bounty here. Hold on. Or this patrol. Let's see. Wait, why am I using... I need to just use a weapon that'll mop shit up instantly. Okay, so whenever somebody else kills something, it counts as well. Okay, that's good. I think that actually wasn't the case. Like in Destiny 1, if you had a bounty going, or, whatchamacallit going. Let's help them out there. If you had, like, a patrol going, it would only count for you. Kinda sucked. Okay. Orbit! Let's see here. Dark stuff. God damn, dude. Sure. In the far reaches of space, a small crew, 20 years into their solitary mission, find things beginning to go hilariously wrong. More watch options. Ooh! Ooh! I could actually watch this. I'm gonna leave this window open as well. Red Dwarf? That sounds familiar too. I don't know why that sounds familiar. Cosmetron. Eds. Let's do a couple of bounties here, and then we'll call it a day. Red Dwarf. Is that about Mars? Definitely not about Mars. Get your ass to Red Dwarf. Get your ass to Red Dwarf. Really? The adventures of the last human alive and his friends stranded 3 million years in deep space on the mining ship Red Dwarf. Oh, okay. Cool. Ah, man, I missed the thing. Bubba Gump? Hell yeah, dude!
Looks like the Fallen are bringing in a glimmer drill. Keep a sharp lookout. What can I do for you?
Super defeat Fallen! Alright, we'll just kill some shit and then we'll call it a day. Yeah, I'm level, it's about to be level 38! No, it's 37. 37. This was the, like, the premier area that Bungie was advertising when they were doing all of their promo shit for Destiny 2. Like, the EDZ is huge, and it is. It's still pretty cool. Melt everything in seconds, which is nice. Yeah. Gotcha! I remember when killing everything used to take so much longer. Whoa, that was cool! Oh, and I shot him midair! That was awesome! Nice. Who else is shooting me? Don't appreciate it. There we go. We get 4 bait. Okay, so 20 of 30. All right, let's just fast travel. We have to kill Fallen.
Glimmer mining crew.
Oh, this is still going on? Okay.
Pile of glimmer.
Oh, cool. Let's, there we go. There we go, got it. There he is. That's who I was looking for. Melted. That's a servitor? No. Found masterwork, objectives complete. Interesting. I will say, I do love seeing all that math on the screen. Come here, Orb. Stop rolling away. Thank you.
You'll have to keep some for yourself, you know.
Nah. That's it? We get nothing? Dude, come on. The fuck? That guy looks really cool. That's pretty gnarly, man. Alright, guys, that is it for today. A nice, short but sweet Saturday stream. We wrapped up the story here for D2's Season of the Deep. And now we'll just randomly do PvP, maybe on Tuesday or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens with Warhammer. After that, we got 3 iterations of Doom coming to follow. I'll post in the Discord probably by tomorrow to give you guys an idea of what we're doing for July. So, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks for stopping by. Awesome conversations as always. Great having you guys here. I'll see you soon. Enjoy your weekend. Peace out, guys.